Hello and welcome back to Cool English with Ilham. As I explained before, if you want to write in a perfect way, you have to prepare things beforehand because preparation leads to readiness. I mean by preparation, you have to know the outlay of, for example, argumentative essay, email, a paragraph, an article, and so on, and also to master the linking word. Besides, you have to learn by heart some arguments. Today I'm going to give you some arguments about generation gap, which means in Arabic صراع الاجيال. If you are ready, let's start.
In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to write about generation gap. في هذا الفيديو غادي نتعلموا كيفية كتابة على موضوع صراع الأجيال. Definition of generation gap. It's a kind of differences in thoughts, interests, lifestyle, opinion and attitude between the younger and older generation. هو اختلاف طريقة التفكير، الاهتمام، طريقة الحياة، الآراء بين الجيلين الكبار والشباب. Now, what are the causes of generation gap? Now, first cause is lack of understanding among young and old people. And the second one is lack of time for communication and understanding. من الأسباب ديال صراع الأجيال وعدم تفاهم بين الجيلين وانعدام الوقت للتواصل بين الجيلين. Another cause is the process of technology. Today's kids are smarter. They take refuge in chatting rather than talking with their parents. سبب آخر هو تطور تكنولوجي، فالأبناء كيلقاو ملاذ في الانترنت عوض أنهم يجلسوا مع الآباء ديالهم نظرا لانعدام التفاهم. As a solution, both young and old must be willing to solve the problem. They can both reach a middle ground and sort it out. كحل خاص الآباء والأبناء يكونوا بجوجهم عندهم إرادة أنهم يحلوا هذا المشكل، بمعنى أنهم خصهم يوصلوا واحد الحل وسط باش يلقاو حل لهذا المشكل اللي هو صراع الأجيال. To solve the problem, they should spend time with each other and try to understand and appreciate others with their own views and morals. So acceptance and understanding are the keys here. كحل آخر أن هاد الآباء والأبناء خصهم يقضيوا وقت مع بعضياتهم في محاولة تفهم وتقبل الآخر، لأن التقبل والتفاهم هما المفتاح لحل هذا المشكل. Another solution, parents should discuss openly about their childhood and the funny and sad incident that took place during their childhood. This not only creates bandage but also opens doors for understanding. كحل آخر أن الآباء خاصهم ينفتحوا على الأبناء ديالهم، يعودوا ليهم القصص المضحكة والتعيسة في ديك المرحلة اللي كانوا فيها، باش هادشي كيفتح الآفاق التفاهم وكيخلق واحد الرابط بينهم وبين الأبناء ديالهم. Now let's practice. National Exam 2014. Read the extract from an article about teenagers. Many teenagers today do not listen to adults' advice, do not think about the consequences of their action, do not have a sense of responsibility. Write a letter to the editor saying whether you agree or disagree with this opinion. Give reason and example to support your point of view. بالنسبة لهنا نقدروا ناخدوا هذا الموضوع، مثلا ناخدوا الرأي ديالنا ضد هاد الفكرة هذه. ناخدو نفس لي زاركيمون بان ماشي ضروري ان نتهموا اليوت ولا الشباب بانه ما كيتصنتوش الادلتس ادفايس، ولكن هذا this is due to generation gap، ونذكروا هذوك الاسباب ديال generation gap. Another example can be found in National Exam 2013. Write a reply to the following email that you've received from your English friend. Dear friend, how are you doing? I hope you're fine. I just want to tell you that I'm having some problems with my parents. They don't let me go out at night or invite my friend. They're always complaining about my hairstyle, the way I dress, or the kind of music I listen to. They're making my life terrible. What about you? Do you have any problems with your parents? How do they treat you? Tell me about your relationship with them. بالنسبة لهاد الإيميل هذا نفس لي زارغيمون غنحتاجو نرجعو المشكل generation gap صراع الأجيال نعطيو الأسباب ونعطيو النصائح. Another example, National Exam 2016, task number 2. Hello everyone. My two sons spend much time chatting and playing video games. I'm really worried about their study and social life. What should I do? Please help. Worried father. بالنسبة لهذا الموضوع التاسك نمبر 1 كان فيه واحد الباراجراف وهذا تاسك نمبر 2 بمعنى في امتحان تقدر تعطاك دو سوجي واحد باراجراف عليه 4 لوطخ ايميل ولا ارغيومنتاتيف اسي على 6 بارفوا كيتعطاك موضوع على 10. بون هنايا فيما كيكون عندنا الصراع الاجيال الاباء والابناء راه كنستعملوا نفس لي زارغيمون غير نحترموا واش عندنا argumentative essay ولا ايميل ولا باراجراف. غنخليكم مع التسجيل الصوتي ديال واحد 3 تلميذات اللي اختاريت المواضيع ديالهم بشكل اعتباطي. هذا ما كيبينش ان التلاميذ الاخرين ما كتبوش، ولكن هادو هما اللي صيفطوا لي لي زوديو الاولين دونك اختاريتهم لان الحيز الزمني ديال هذا الفيديو ما كيعطيناش فرصه ان نكتب نديروا لي زوديو ديال التلاميذ الاخرين. كنشكرهم على المشاركه ديالهم وكنشكر حتى التلاميذ اللي ما درتش لي زوديو ديالهم. ان شاء الله فرصه لاحقه. So special thanks to all my students and especially أميرة H, أميمة E and أميرة M. عندنا هنا جوج أميرات إن شاء الله في اللغة الإنجليزية. I'm really grateful to Amira H, Umayma E and Amira M, and also a special thanks to all my students for making the classroom a welcoming place to work in and for the absolutely incredible collaboration. I'm really blessed to have you as my student.
Task number 2. Respond to this email. Hello everyone. My two sons spend too much time sharing and playing video games. I'm really worried about their studies and social life. What should I do? Please help. Worried father. Dear worried father, I'm sorry to hear such hurtful news. I'm writing this email to help you go through this stressing phase of your life and make some suggestions to help you solve your problem. As you know, internet these days has a huge control on our lives and our daily basis, and we find it hard to balance between our studies and the world behind our screens. But you can change the situation as a father by communicating with your kids and teaching them the difference between good and bad, and that internet is a double-edged sword that must be used in moderation, without forgetting that understanding is really important, especially with the generation gap between you and your kids. And you must surely widen their perspective by showing them the drawbacks of internet, such as health problems like headaches and eye strain and threatening relationship ties in the family.
Dear worried father, hey, I hope you're doing well, and I'm sorry to hear this from you. Considering your problem with your sons, it is due to generation gap. Teenagers find themselves unable to communicate with their parents, so they escape to a virtual world, where they spend so much time far from real life. The best solution to this problem is that you should try to communicate more with your sons and spend more time with them. Try to understand them, listen to them. Also, try to do more activities together, like hanging out or playing some games. Filling their time with sports or hobbies such as football, music, acting, etc. will be helpful too. Write soon. Name.
Dear worried father, I'm really happy to write this email to suggest some solutions to help you with your two sons. First, you should try turning off the Wi-Fi or any sort of internet device so they can communicate with the family and interact more. Secondly, introduce them to some sports like swimming or soccer so they can forget a little bit about playing video games. Finally, I suggest playing with them sometime and understanding because this
Thanks you
generation is
also
based
for
on
joining
internet
me
and video
today.
games, and
See
I
you
wish these
inshallah in next
solutions
video.
helped you in some way. Write soon.